game and they go, wait, are we next? Did we have a great boot camp? Does it matter? It's the first week of the year,
right?
And that's just where it happens. Now, for it to happen to Virtus.pro, is that a greater upset even than for Na'Vi to lose to Monty?
Ah,
they gained 3 spots off that one series online.
They did beat them on Overpass last time.
They did beat them on Overpass last time.
Well, without further ado, let's get into it. Vitality, you're reigning,
defending
Budapest major champions
of the world
versus a VP
who weren't there.
It's been some time since we've set our eyes on Virtus.pro, but nothing's changed. Jokes aside, sat back waiting for the CT aggression. None of it comes their way just yet in this pistol, so collect the utility. And that's going to be 4 flashbangs and 2 smokes ready for the B execute. Who's on the other side? mezii, Flamesy, and Rops. Frag grenade for mezii as well. That being well-timed could spell disaster here for VP. It's going to chip away on 3 players. Instant execution for mezii. 3 US. Oh, what? Are you kidding?
Ooh.
First round of the year and a USP 1 mag ace.
Ooh, it's liquid gold out of mezii. Let's watch that again.
This is some dog shit.
Oh, I had shivers. That's the anchor of the year right there.
Mr. Merryman. Wowza. You got your answer, folks. Vitality.
Not winning Overpass this time.
Not this time.
Oh, I swear he wasn't smiling in his photo before this round.
Oh, a well-earned grin. How much damage was that? Did anybody else even need to land a shot? 500 damage, 100% headshot percentage.
500 damage.
500 damage.
500 damage.
500. Wow.
Every damage.
That was crazy. You know, that's why sometimes the pistol rounds will catch you, and that was one of those moments. Can never forget. Anything's damn well possible with mezii and Vitality in the server. And it's a quick one here for ZywOo. Triple kill for him. Not nearly as impressive
We were
as
talking about the
mezii
team
ace.
that literally won every award.
Let's watch that ace one more time, shall we?
It's the third one that gets me.
5 bullets for the last 3.
Wait, I
One.
mean, it's the 4th one, actually. Oh, it's the 5th one, actually.
Wow.
Do it on land, kid.
I don't know how long his contract is, but extend it. And then take that new contract and extend it.
Bonuses. Give this guy a car.
No, don't.
Yeah.
Wow. That's one of those, it's gonna take a couple rounds to digest. Whew, gun round will maybe cleanse the palate. What's up next? God, he's working with this new M4 as well called Messenger of Death. mezii. Starting to intimidate me, brother. MP9 kill into connector. Softens him up. It's actually mezii over the shoulder to get it. His 7th frag of the map already. And now they're going to turn attention towards Monster. Flash didn't blind Perfecto. Players in the backdrop get the trade frags, and Flit just snuck up short side in that moment. Man advantage VP in their first gun round.
Man just appeared right there offshore. Very good trades.
Good on them to kind of follow those 2 Vitality players. Flit slips the net. Gets in behind them, puts ZywOo and Rops into a man disadvantage retake on B. Now they're not playing with a kit. There is 2 over towards the short side towards Monster. That half wall push is gonna have to come out for this defuse. Time is already ticking at the halfway point. Short smoked off in the meantime. ZywOo gets the 1, but This is still Rob's too far removed, so Virtus.pro 3 rounds into this T side find a round win.
I love the move from Flit up short to get that last kill. I feel like the most important kill there in a CT spawn. So it's a double swing on Monster, and they're not doing anything without utility. They had a flash behind this as well from up in heaven to try to get their trades down. But it was a nice, it's nice from Virtus.pro to be so prepared for it. In fact, I'm playing anti-flash up on the wall. And this one right here. Apex had no idea. His guard was down, I think, because he was the one flashing from up in heaven earlier.
Oh.
Yeah, that flash was up. That flash kind of just gave away the game a little bit. He was like, be ready to turn in 3, 2, 1. Made him almost easier to kill, unfortunately. Ooh,
Flames, he thought he had an element of surprise, but cleared from behind. mezii, give it a clean duel versus a falling Perfecto. That one's easy.
Yeah, no one gets in the middle of that fight. Oh,
Great
what a
nade
grenade. He's playing pool.
Straight off the pillar and into mezii's feet.
Rob's got spotted, didn't know it.
Toro worried about both sides, though. Thinking somebody's going to aggress towards him from the bomb site that he just softened up. He's serving up as a real distraction here. Still eyes on it from mezii, eyes on it from Robs. Nobody else really moving right now for VP, waiting out that CT smoke on Monster. Great headshot from Toro, coming through now with 2 kills, plus that frag grenade on mezii. He's done all the damage so far this round for Virtus.pro.
They need to get working, though, a little bit. And it's just with the time left over and the info that Vitality still have. Doubling up on barrels is going to be a very nice counter. We'll see. Is going to even go for the molly. Man, they're playing this down to the wire. My goodness.
15 seconds. Walkout's coming. Apex fully committed to the barrels tuck. mezii blinded, loses his position. Apex with a chance to strike. And he's going to buy that sweet, sweet time. There. Oh, but it's on the other side of pillar. Apex, he doesn't stop the plant. Now he's going to need these kills. He at least gets the double.
Wow.
Flit recovers. The bomb plant on the opposite side, but Flit again has gotten past on timing. Blindside ZywOo, and Apex can't manage to win the round despite 2 backs turned.
I actually can't believe the bomb got planted on that side, not on default when they didn't have heaven. Did they smoke it?
I'm not sure, but they didn't have short either. I guess.
Yeah, they came up. I don't know. It definitely didn't feel like an optimal plant right there, but it may be the perfect risk, especially after they got the barrels killed too. You think they wouldn't be worried about this at all? Like, heaven's not smoked, right?
It is.
Oh, it is. Okay. I guess they had the full kit of utility back there on Monster. Double flashed in. Still, my goodness. Well, you really couldn't have played it better if you were Apex after, you know, not getting the bomb plant running right into you. Still getting 2 frags. Well, Virtus.pro took their time with it, but made it worth it.
Up versus pistols as a reward. God, it's been a roller coaster so far, Mohan. We're only 4 rounds in.
Yeah.
Vacant B bomb site prime for the taking. VP have made the right selection here.
It's a fresh-looking Virtus.pro lineup. Like, look at these guys. I'm always liking a balance of new and old like this.
It's crazy, you know, but we do refer to Flit and Fame as old now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Fame, I'm calling you old. He's really in the medium. In the intermediate age. Or like, in terms of experience, I'd say. But, yeah. I think that's where it becomes a real nice balance.
It's funny, we talk about Norbert and his matches and, you know, him bringing experience as a major champion, but sometimes I forget that Flit and Fame won one too.
Yeah, same team. At the exact same time.
Easy to forget. Haven't been able to find nearly that level of success ever since.
That's okay. Most people never do. Most people, one major tops.
And even then, you're an anomaly.
Yeah.
Ooh, perfectly placed nade for mezii to have to deal with. Making his job difficult at the moment. ZywOo catching a glimpse of the connector presence, peels back away from that one. VP really here to make Vitality sweat in their first map of the season. Down to 50 seconds, and Bathrooms control is what VP want to start locking in on. Numbers strong, all 5 players here.
Man, when did everyone start playing slowly in CS2? I thought we all agreed. Game was hella aggressive, but again, Virtus.pro made it worth their time last time. They were very good on this.
Good spray through the smoke for Perfecto for the trade. Apex, though, gonna stuff him there. Ooh, but he steps out into the line of Bist. And so VP's Opper makes a difference here. ZywOo lets him know he's on this bomb site. As his sniper rings out, we go to 15 on that clock. Op is gonna have to push back on Toro. And it's gonna be ZywOo to get the better of his counterpart. Now all on Toro, 1v3, surrounded on the bomb site. And this time playing it down to those final 7 seconds, but it's Vitality with all 3 of their players rotating up in time.
It's tough when then Molly, you really want to make sure you can get the plant off, get smoked with a gap. So it's a nice move here. ZywOo taking full advantage of that, as well as Rops inside of the bathrooms. Made it just too hard to scale.
In front of it now, Flit taking a quick early glance as we get a ton of utility set up for the volley over, and just Flit being here finds one double. mezii
Totally blind.
ready for that left side push. Not able to get a third one. Flamesy will only collect a single kill himself. We go 2v2.
Okay, Perfecto.
Bist's hands busy with the plant. It's a double graffiti walkout here for Vitality once the flames fizzle out. They opt not to go for this boost. ZywOo lets him know where he's coming in from with that scope sound. Oh, quick scope onto Perfecto.
Oh.
Bist with a tough clutch ahead of him versus the likes of ZywOo and Rops. Smoked off from one side, can't actually stop them from walking up the boardwalk. He will take up position inside of the smoke. That is desperate. And so inside of it, ZywOo hunts him down with one shot, and Rops will stick the defuse for the Vitality 4-3 lead.
Oh man, from the other side of that, like no one else was standing in the smoke. I guess it wasn't a very likely situation. And mezii, again, 2 kills blind here over on Monster. What a nasty shot from ZywOo. It looked like he was going to give up on the clear. No, just made sure.
Wow. All the people in the world who miss AK spams through smoke, and ZywOo hits that shot.
Yeah.
Just one. Made him look like a bug on the windshield. Barely even stopped to take the shot. Felt like he was more focused on collecting utility from Monster. And a big retake to put on the board as well for Vitality. Sends Virtus.pro back into pistols.
The walls are closing in a little bit. Apex will be the first to show themselves, and these won't have an adequate way to respond to this. Maybe they just try to run forward, but
Flash finds Rops at least, but in that moment, ZywOo strikes. Onto the bomb site go the pistols. Nicely done. Rops off of the ZywOo. Flash made easy for the double. Short, Apex hits the ground, but 4 survive for Vitality, and now stabilizing on this CT half.
indeed, it's really no trouble.
Felt like trouble was brewing there for a little bit. Those B hits. Beyond the mezii ace. We get a first timeout here for VP. Pretty young looking coach that Virtus.pro have.
Yeah, with the funniest name.
Problem.
They've
got a coaching problem.
Yeah, problem, not the problem. Problem was the problem.
27 years
That's
old.
going to be the article, right? When eventually maybe changes teams or something like that.
Yeah.
Problem was a problem.
Or was it Rare Atom replaces somebody with trash?
Yeah, freest headline ever.
Oh, God. Back to the delirium.
Oh, man. Is what we're seeing real?
I think so.
Well, it's literally not. It's a video game. Get over
Whoa.
yourself.
Oh, my God, man. If this isn't real, then how can it feel so good? Counter-Strike day in and day out.
It's just esports slop.
Pops up close.
What?
Wow, that is sick.
Oh, well, that's anything. I don't know. I
That's
can't
not
even
sloppy
believe that's
whatsoever.
real. Yeah, that is perfection. That's what that was.
Great crosshair placement for the first headshot. Toro's going to bring it back with the Galil, so it's not for free, Rops.
They always have answers. They do. Man, that was crispy, though. That was very crispy. Bet you can't do something like that, Flamesy.
Looks like you might be
Just
giving
trying to
a
goad him
chance.
into doing it. Yeah, let's see that clip.
Here's one run off. Flit's going to pay the price for that. Still found out as he tried to walk down with him. Toro trying to crank that dial of aggression as the heaven smoke comes through. Fire onto the short side. Toro's going to get ahead of it, and as he burns, he drops mezii, but still burnt to a crisp. Bist back to the clutch. CT split. Had a fast move out of ZywOo to serve up a distraction.
Oh,
nasty adjustment out of Bist, and he gets back around the corner. Him versus ZywOo. And ZywOo perched on the bomb site, working with the kit, trying to send that flash in. Bist dodged it, sticking it down, and wow, ZywOo just gets it through the side of the half wall. Another clutch for Vitality, but a hell of a shot from Bist, and a nice opening from Toro twice, both coming through the flames and then getting it back in playground.
Yeah, man, the trades they've got in response to some of these moments have just been equally impressive. But let's see this again, because what in the world is that? The guy, it's so crazy. The second guy he kills is the one who was shooting at him first, and it still didn't look like Perfecto had enough time to guarantee that.
8 years in the HLTV top 20 consecutive. So if you're gonna shoot at Rops, don't miss. His 2 worst placements, 18th, I believe.
Yeah, he's getting young. He's like the Brian Johnson of
What's crazy is
he's getting younger every year.
Since he gets, if 18th are your 2 worst years of the last 8, and it's not even though there's like some like, a 14th sprinkled in, all the other 6 placements are 10th or higher.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about here?
Yeah, he's the true superstar role player.
You're lucky if your best year's in the top 20. His worst years are still in the top 20. How cool it would be to be Rops
And he has world records in KZ.
Flamesy pops up. Equalizes at the 4v4. We've been waiting for the Flamesy multi-frag, and this round could have been it. Does do damage. And Perfecto in that moment gets cleaned up as ZywOo's support comes in.
ZywOo's on fire right now.
Yes, sir.
So much impact.
Looking like the world's #1.
Top 2 for sure.
Flash onto the monster side's gonna blind Bist. Doesn't make his job any easier after all that damage. Second flash finds you. If you're VP right now, you just feel like you've been found out. Stomping on the crossover, Flit versus Apex, and Apex wins both duels. Oh, made easy with that 10 or so HP left on Bist, but that's 7 rounds on a CT side for Vitality now. Looking like the #1 team in the world.
That's a fact. I think Mao even brought up #1 team, or #1 year ever.
Right,
to
yeah.
contend with Astralis. I didn't really take a look myself.
It's up for debate.
That was 2018.
It's one event less, but with an extra major. That's the argument.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, that sounds pretty good. If we're going off of those achievements, which makes sense, absolutely. Also, every year it gets harder than the last with the amount of good teams out there, so. 2018 was a toughie, though. That was the most stacked of the 2020s.
Felt like the best year of that era of Counter-Strike.
By far.
COVID divided it all.
Hardest, yeah. FaZe Clan, Astralis, SK were still, like, EP were still there. Cloud9 won on me.
Cloud9. MTS Game God Wolf.
Fnatic won Katowice that year.
Hell yeah. And now Vitality just win them all. Smoking off Apex so that he can just sit in his corner. Little walk up to the front of bathrooms in this 5v5. Ooh, tries to clear Apex. Turns it up on Fame and gets away with that unscathed. Meanwhile, we get this B bomb site walkout, but you still got defenders down here. Vitality haven't felt the need to stack either bomb site, and so defense all across the board. And as this commitment comes in at 20 seconds, Cross will be found out by ZywOo. Good flashbang in the middle of the site, though. That's blinding everybody. And now we get the recovery coming through in the 2 versus 3. It falls to ZywOo. Oh. Great headshots from Perfecto, and VP find their 4th.
It's crazy how hard they're working to get 4 rounds. They're getting some really good trades, but it's always from the back foot. Here, they get the 4th. They grab another. It's a very decent half, especially considering it's Overpass. But it doesn't feel like a game where Vitality have this much of a lead over Virtus.pro, and that's just credit to Virtus.pro for, again, shooting so well. Nice round Perfecto. That's 4 for him, right?
Oh, I didn't catch it, to be honest. And HLTV is 4 minutes delayed.
Yeah. Oh, touched the edge of this smoke. Flamesy spotted. Flash is perfect. Excellent tactic here from Virtus.pro. I was going to have to farm some more.
Ooh, Rob's caught. Takes a slight step beyond that signage. Apex ready, and they're not. Nades in hand for Fame. Couple players still on the bathroom side. Late arrival from Long. Back at a 3v3 with health advantage, but Apex oversteps. And the Long player is going to best him. Is there the commitment still here from VP at 50 seconds? They could try to burn that clock. Instead, ZywOo gets found out trying to find cover, and Perfecto back at it with another couple headshots. That's 2 consecutive thanks to Perfecto's closes. VP walk away with a 5-round T-side here on Overpass.
in the process, Apex gets the better of his teammate. Now, he's got the utility to keep Donk out of this.
He knows he's gonna swing.
Okay!
He knows.
Apex, baby!
It's a bet. Charge your mouse, charge your mouse.
Look, it's plugged in.
Yeah, it's plugged in. There we go.
Char, even though you win, we love you. Okay, madame.
La 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 la. Vitality.
I'm gonna make sure that I always put 100% effort into it.
Don't know if that's coming through.
Then you know you lose this timing that you get with the element of surprise. It's like worth it to almost lose a player
He
there.
wants you, baby. He wants you. You wish you would be him. Jimmy. Even in the fucking train on pub, you shook me.
Another action-packed half of Counter-Strike on the menu this evening, my friends. We started it all off with a mezii ace in the pistol, and what looked promising for the individuals of Vitality winds up being a couple of late rounds for VP. Those mowdowns that Perfecto offered up, man, those were headshots galore.
That was awesome.
Round 11 and 12 had Perfecto's name stamped across them. He is the highest performing player for VP in the server right now, and they get themselves a very commendable 5-round T-side versus the #1 team of 2025.
Statsmeister is smiling ear to ear at this performance. And it's lovely to see. It's a fresh-looking VP, some great rounds in there, and a solid T-side to speak of.
Nice double up inside of the short pipe. Toro comes through with 2 kills.
Oh,
3.
2 kills, huh?
Not bad, buddy. Not bad at all. I would like to see a Virtus.pro back towards the top of Counter-Strike. Felt like they never shook off the shackles of James' departure. Electronic wasn't the call.
Yeah, that was
Perfecto picks
another
up the
one of
reins.
those, all these teams that end up buying, you know, buying
For the first
players.
time ever, VP go for a massive signing and it blows up in their face.
So, let's
Toro
go.
looking for the 4th and 5th in this one, but it's going to be Perfecto to help out. You're going to welcome that one. Toro comes through with the quad kill. Tough to beat mezii in the pistols, but he tries his damnedest, and that's going to be VP closing the gap to a 1-round difference immediately.
How many spots do they jump off this series?
I can check.
Because every time I think there's no point in checking, because this one would be more unlikely than the last.
Virtus.pro would gain 4 positions.
4 positions.
From 54th to 50th. Can you believe VP are not even in the top 50 teams in the world right now?
Well, they made all these roster moves, so that's fine. They do have to just prove it again.
So you can believe it.
Yeah, totally. They don't have a core. But with this lineup, they absolutely could climb. The question is, how could it only be 4 spots, even though it's online? This is the #1 team. I want them to jump 20 spots.
20
right?
spots.
You don't think that'd be fair? 20 spots from 50?
From 54
for beating the #1 team.
to 34.
I don't care if they were blindfolded. What?
In a best of 3 as well. That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
If this is a best of 1, I'd say, yeah, 4 is fine.
Yeah. Best of 1, 12 spots.
Props, though, coming through with the double deagle. That's not supposed to happen. Bist has only got Berettas. You came into this round confident with your pistols, and instead now mezii's picked one up with the Glock instead. Very cost-effective round coming through for Vitality.
And that is a BLAST deagle that he's working with. They've got to be careful. We've seen mezzii's pistols this game.
Come on, mezii. Remind him who's boss.
Perfecto, will he give him a chance?
It's a matter of timing, right? Perfecto kind of floating between both sides of the sign.
Yeah, he's looking. mezzii's going to be in tune with this timing. 3, 2, 1. Okay, but that was your chance.
Toro's going to come running up, sprinting from connector. mezii, yeah, knows you fell back that direction, but I like that Perfecto doesn't just cower, sit back in a corner, doesn't let mezii go for the jump over. He's able to hold that line on long, and it's a VP conversion despite Rop's best efforts.
What an effort it was, too. Just a frame away from being saved. Tie game.
Tie game, CT side advantage on Overpass, and the last time you met this team, you beat them here.
And as they brought up on the desk, we're looking for a good map out of Bist. We're trying to see, I mean, we've seen some excellent trades from Toro. The map overall has just been impressive as a team. We're getting creative. We're getting rambunctious.
Throw flamesy up and over. Still nobody spotted this round out of Virtus.pro. Happy to lean back here in round 15. Smoke down long, though. That's going to cause questions for these 3 defenders on A. Are they? And if so, how many are grouping up behind that smoke? When the reality is they're down here towards Monster.
They throw the setup smoke at the perfect time.
Yes,
a little too late, you can't fall for it. This early, got to respect it. Whole attacks come in B. Toro, I hope you've got your cape out.
They're going to come trudging forward. He opts to just go for the committed position in the corner of short instead. And unless they plant on the right side of pillar or do this, he would have had his line, but he's got a frag grenade to pop this open. He could stop this plant. No, not in time, and it doesn't go out far enough either. Uh-oh. We've got a 5v4 post plant. VP on for the retake. They've got a single flashbang to play with, but they're already starting to walk away for the save.
No, this is good. I mean, Toro getting this kill, maybe they could stick around.
It draws them back slightly. Toro finding a second kill.
This guy's coming up with kills out of nowhere.
Maybe they should have stuck around a little bit because Toro puts them into a 5v3, but still the call was made.
Can they save, really?
Yeah, they're out.
No, I mean...
Virtus.pro.
Yeah, Virtus.pro.
Vitality.
Vitality, they've got no exit route.
Run, brothers. Flee.
Oh, okay. They just barely all get away with their lives. No one's here to punish them either.
What's crazy is they are here to punish them, but they don't decide to commit to spray them down,
Screw me up again, Connor.
All right there to do it. Okay, we do have a problem. He's not wearing pants.
Who's not wearing pants? Problem?
Problem's not wearing pants.
What's the problem?
Lack of pants. Toro's camera proves it.
I mean, shorts are just pants for short people.
I'm listening. Vitality back to the lead. Scary, though, that Toro is able to get as much as he does. Just kind of roaming away for a save. I think at the back of his head, he's thinking, come on, guys, could we not have come? Like, did you not have faith in me?
Yeah, he's been getting kills like that. Extra special ones that move the round forward a bit. That's what I've been seeing from Toro.
Actually quite promising.
Is he from Toronto?
No.
We claim him anyway.
Bomb left back by Ladder, so be it. Vitality gonna go through the same motions as the last round, right? That smoke grenade that we said was so perfectly timed on long.
Yeah.
That kept that heavy commitment from Virtus.pro on the wrong side of the map.
There it is again.
Comes down at 50 seconds once more.
It's very uncomfortable because at some point they're gonna, they're not gonna believe it. Is this gonna be the one though? You're gonna really watch for Perfecto's rotation. He decides, if they believe it or not.
Toro pressed up against Monster this time instead of playing inside of short solo. Clearly, Virtus.pro not biting down on that long smoke quite as much as they did one round prior.
It's the full commit coming now.
Heaven smoke lands, short emphasis. Flit almost caught in transition there to the barrels. Back turn to Graffiti's gonna cost them. Perfecto makes it look easy with the double, and Toro disengages from the Monster duel, but Apex still able to pick him up.
Can he
10
plant?
to the clock. He's gotten the cover, and there's no need to clear this. Apex lucky to have been given that space. Another chance at a kill. What a robbery. No. And then the short fight immediately. Flamesies into it with another player to his left. Fame crawling in, and he will find that headshot to make the decision, to make the decider. Virtus.pro tie the game with one survivor.
Wow, no bullets back as Flamesy was shoulder peeking there, trying to get some information to bait him into a bad fight, and he just came through perfectly with the crouch swing. We don't see them defend that round. For Vitality got so close. But the setup's great, and as I mentioned, Perfecto's going to be the one to show us if they believed in the setup smoke or not. And he stayed. He was very shrewd this round. He didn't fall for that same play twice. And it was his presence that got 2 on the defense.
Still enough of a buy for Vitality to try to contend here in round 17, taking up early control inside of short.
I don't like the amount of space that's being handed over to Vitality at this moment. I mean, again, you can see the setup smoke again, but the conditioning is such that they haven't gotten in front of it before. If they use it this time, what are Virtus.pro going to do? Are they going to over-rotate back to A? And if it doesn't get scouted at all, or the T's just going to scale.
This time confirmed bodies behind it. At 25 seconds as well, not at 45 seconds as seen previously.
Most of the CTs are here now.
It seems like a finely stacked bomb site for Virtus.pro, but we'll see if the Tech9s can still rip-roar through. So far, nothing. Fist and Fame, a kill apiece. There's the rebuttal back. Missed off shot could be critical. Quad kill consecutive from Vitality.
Ooh, with the bomb plant, Toro was hoping he could just walk away from this, but no.
A 3 versus 5 turned into a 3 versus 1 in the matter of seconds.
And, a lot of teams, it'd be hard to win with that low time, those low guns. Even though they had all that space for Vitality, they know how to do that. They don't run the clock down for nothing. Overpass is a big map.
VP can't even be mad about that because they love to play a late round too.
Yeah, absolutely.
You gotta respect it. Game recognizes game.
They just needed better spots for their late round. They needed to play at least someone in bathroom, allow freedom for someone to rotate in behind them. And they kicked off for the first 2 kills, which is so impressive, but like everyone's out of ammo, everyone's out of space. It's
so jumbled up.
Eventually you're gonna die, even though it looks like it's all going so well.
So Vitality pull back into the lead. 9-8 their advantage. Not wearing pants.
He's working from home. Get off his back. It's clearly just moisturized.
Okay. Ooh, this is the spot they're left in, huh? Problem with the timeout. Tries to piece together the picture for VP, and it's not a pretty one. 257's MP9.
Yeah, they're gonna need to borrow some money. This is not good enough. Not good enough to be scary. It's gonna be tough without an op too. Oh, so much rests on this buy.
Off the flash. Had a chance at the duel, but Flamesy and ZywOo come together for that one.
Oh man, I don't know. This buy all the way down to 0 with this, in this situation, it's tough. I get it. You don't want it to get worse, but I don't think Vitality are going to fall for this one.
All while ZywOo shows no signs of slowing down. 15-8. They're going to take a look at this A bomb site and find it vacant. Stark contrast to the last round when all the bodies were stacked on top of it for VP, but feels like they know this one's a bit of a lost cause, and the next round won't be any less rough. So save what you can, folks. Cross your fingers and hope Bist can make something happen with that M4 in the 19th round of play.
Which, isn't so bad. Everybody saving. Because it was a very high likelihood they'd lose this round. I think they just wish there wasn't one of their M4s they had to lose to tell them to go.
I mean, you also try to set it up out of the gate, right? That flash to get Fame into a duel.
They kind of squeezed this, actually, the plant. They waited a long time. They're gonna hunt them hard here. Oh, man, this one might be painful to watch, actually.
Well, it depends on who you're cheering for. Vitality, cut it down to just 3. There goes the M4. Yeah, you're not getting out of here, Virtus.pro. This is going to have to be a fight to the death. And Rops pulls off his end of this.
They're flashing this. This is how sweaty it's getting.
Oh, Vitality, you nerds.
They didn't lose anybody.
Geeks. 5 players alive for Vitality. None stand for Virtus.pro. And so all that silver lining we tried to build up is taken away from them. Apex lets them know what he thinks.
God, very expensive.
I didn't take Apex as a Funko Pop collector.
What is that about, anyways?
I don't know. Beanie Babies of
No one ever takes
2020s.
those things out of the box?
Nope. They're collectibles.
But, like, you'd buy, like, rare toys and stuff and leave them in the box. That's the whole thing. But those things they're all over the place. They come like that.
Well, I own shiny cardboard, so who am I to judge?
I like video games.
And golf balls.
I bought chocolate golf balls at Christmas.
Yeah, I know you did.
Yeah.
USP's here flooding into the playground. Not going to get anything this time. They know that they had nothing to work with, so at least VP get this one over with quick. Well, at least everybody barring Flit.
Are there rare ones like Pokemon? Or
I have no idea. I don't know how they work, really.
I've seen like entire stores that are just those things.
It's the beauty of plastic. We can make a whole lot of stuff with it.
Collectibles are always awesome. It's just, you know, but I have to have an unboxing system of some sort.
Yeah,
I have to be able to lose badly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Trading card games got me early. And just when I thought I got out,
they pulled me back in.
Flit really wants to make something with this $300 P250. He said, I bought this. I'm either going to keep it or I'm going to get to kill you.
They want every round to hurt as much as possible.
11-8. Good on Vitality to survive this test. Again, trying to show improvement in the last head-to-head. The fact that they lost the CT pistol to Virtus.pro, but broke through once the guns got going.
They're probably looking at today in this event right now going, well, this is free now.
Yeah.
Our competition is taking themselves out.
There's a few other competitors that they should still be worried about, but for the most part, yes. Vitality keep up their end of the bargain. I think that, again, if you just want to be, you know, a lot of the speeches last week at the award show for Vitality were just, let's do it all again in 2026. Let's make that our year as well.
I feel like this all happens because of Apex's, first of all, determination, but also, like, the way he set goals. I think even going into the second half there, it's like, okay, now I want to beat Astralis 2018. Okay, I want to, you know, if he just was, obviously, the best word is complacent at any point, there's no way you could achieve what they did. So that's a great track record. And also, you know, if we're comparing them to the best team in history, because we can compare them to the 1 year in history, they went on for 4 years, right? So they had a lot of stamina to do that. Also, that was every match was CSGO. That's not even a small difference. Every match was that many more rounds. So for sure, Vitality, they could keep it going. They wanted to.
Toro gonna shut it down on the monster side. That was the most limited player for Virtus.pro this round, and nice to see him walk away with a kill. A man advantage comes with it. And smoking off Apex means he's not going to test the waters of walking through that. Not far off, Apex. Ooh,
Oh,
there it is. Finally gets a tag.
Yeah, baited him into that just a little bit. Bomb running back and away. And this A play is a little interesting, actually, because it's gone kind of unnoticed. Fame could absolutely interrupt this bomb.
See
Well,
how
that's
active
one
he
thing,
remains.
but just I don't think Apex is not going to go on the inside of bathrooms on this move. So we'll see how far he goes.
Fame's still moving quick.
The thing is, they don't have any info outside of B, so Fame might be more thinking about it being B.
I almost said nicely done too soon. Apex,
They already rotated out of A.
Yeah.
Oh, but for no reason.
gets tagged a little too hard for that one. Double smoke. Bit of a slight mistake here for Vitality, but it's still a bomb plant regardless. More utility, barrels down onto the bank, and here comes the other two players of Virtus.pro now. Just stuffed up behind that
But
dumpster
now,
smoke.
dude, $0, and if they go for this, they're calling it a night. They better hope they win.
Working with a kit on Flit, still sticking around off of the flash. Bist gets blasted out of the round by mezii.
mezii.
Right back to the headshots that kicked off this map. mezii with all three in the 3v3 to secure that 12th for Vitality.
We finally give Henry G some credit
He deserves it.
for mezii,
Henry G deserves the world.
for Woxic.
For Cloud9. The Colossus. Wow, man. And like you said, if you go for this one and it fails, you better be ready to just walk away from Overpass, because now VP stuck in the mud up against this T side. Feels like the test was really brought to the table by Virtus.pro. I've got to say, we wanted to see good things from Bist. I think him and Toro have been two of the more impressive pieces. Unfortunately, really slow games for Flit and Fame.
Yeah.
What once was the rifle duo of Virtus.pro hasn't been able to contribute like the other three players on their team. Perfecto with those critical closes in round 11 and 12 as well showed value within Overpass. But in the absence of player 4 and 5, it just feels like Vitality across the board have been able to find that gap. And mezii just omnipresent, 8 deaths throughout this map. Feels like every round they win, he is still alive. From the ace in the first pistol, mezii's kept it constant. And we didn't have any kind of a liability game from Apex whatsoever. Calls have been good, but you've got a player right behind you.
Yeah, fully spotted here.
Fame's Famas put to the back of mezii's head, and he keeps it clean. So I talk a little smack. He's gonna have to pick it up one more time, and he pushes through that smoke to get away.
But he sees that the molly's there. There's no way else he could be.
Him and Apex change places. mezii gonna hunt him down in the meantime. mezii 20th frag in 21 rounds of play. Perfecto tries to chase it, and mezii goes one better. So Vitality surviving the test of Virtus.pro's Overpass. A map VP won last time they met, but it's a map win to kick off the year here for 2025's #1.
The sun never sets, son William Merriman, and it was a fine day indeed for Mez.
You ready to get into Dust2?
Yeah, I am. I like that Maui had to just consider that maybe the underdog wins here because of all the crazy results that we've already got here at the Bounty. When are we going to stop being surprised? I think, well, maybe right now.
I just realized I put my shirt on inside out for this segment.
Oh, nice.
Oops.
I don't think you should win any awards.
I'm going to take it off again.
Or maybe you put it on to win an award so because it's backwards day.
I don't know. Little jiggle. Toro waiting for the long play. And he'll find the headshot onto Robs.
This guy's
Honestly,
like the
dude,
Jacob
yeah,
pistols.
He's really got something. Like what I see. Oh, comes back in with a second. Perfecto through the smoke clipping. Flamesy.
Oh, what?
And a jumping mezii shredded. What? So Virtus.pro queue up a pistol win. This 4v1 as mezii does catch them off guard. Hold on.
mezii.
Ooh, those shots were close.
They were very close. Surprisingly, didn't get the kill, but wait, will he anyways?
No. Fame from the backdrop's going to protect Flit and his Berettas, so we go VP pistol round win out of the gate on Dust2.
Toro is excellent so far. Even on Overpass, I feel like he absolutely stood out. Lots of good kills. It just looks like he's just very focused. I mean, one idea to the next. They need him through the smoke. He's ready to go. He's ready to take that first peek. His aim does not look shaky at all. Gotta keep an eye on this kid. Yeah.
You gotta respect Apex for trying.
Yeah.
But... Ooh! Meet your maker, baby!
mezii goes, now watch this drive. Oh.
That's why you don't bring a knife to a gunfight. Apex was the knife. Bist was the gun. mezii the nuke.
This analogy was crazy.
We got there. We got there.
All right, here comes the second one. Oh.
Quick departure from the tunnels. Not going to find anybody picking their timings on mid doors. Not for VP anyways. Little flash to get it going, but...
There's a lot of guys in mid. They got to be careful about Cat right now.
Letting these pistols cross. Perfecto shaves mezii off the back end of this conga line, trying to move its way up catwalk. Oh, mezii seconds clean. Trying to track the player's sight. That one gets away from him. Toro's got his number. Fame's got the teammate on the other end, and so Flamesy's not sure which way to head. Drops into the doorway with 30 seconds and a scout in hand. Pinch on both sides, he's done for. Toro picking up a second kill in the round, and Virtus.pro convert with majority alive.
Yeah, those are some... I mean, if he had armor, that third one was coming for mezii. Watch this trade back. Beautiful. 5 eyes. Realize.
What is that? 500. He's speaking to us in code.
Yeah. I
For
need some
last.
help with. I want to know what that was. He tried to spell it out. I feel like, but
Vitality to come through with their first gun round. It's Apex Limited. Scout last round. Turns into him on a Tech 9.
there's no 5 on the scoreboard. There's no 5s anywhere. I feel like I'm losing my mind here.
Maybe it was only the first half of the message. We'll have to wait to see what comes next.
Oh, I see.
It's like Morse code. You got to wait for the whole thing.
Right. It's like when you eat Cheerios and you go, they're saying a message.
Ooh. Is that what you wanted? Yeah.
Family Guy.
They get out through the doorway. Number is strong. Vitality popping a smoke as well to give them cover up the ramp. Fame's gonna have his hands full in a second. Flit tries to charge out from CT spawn and does so successfully. Won't get back into the cover though. Zywoo's op looking at a spawn for his victim. He'll catch Perfecto in the backdrop, all while Fame still hangs onto this bomb site. Ooh, and he gets Rops coming out from tunnels. Toro on the scene with a double to close this.
Big from Toro again, just pure impact right in the middle of rounds here. So nice. And he cracks a smile here at the end.
Versus Vitality's first guns, Virtus.pro still come up with their 3rd consecutive round win.
Great last map, great in this one. Sound from Fame, and I mean, what really mattered was Fame got his kill anchoring right there, because then it would just been a retake. That's a whole different beast. Maybe he's going to give us another number after that shot.
Virtus.pro really not offering anything over to Vitality this round. Just happy for them to try to walk through the mid doors again. Flash comes over and Flit still has enough vision to catch Apex trying to lock into the boxes. Perfecto here to help out, and this one falling flat until Flamesy tries to get it going, but the long player holds well. Up, down in spawn, climbs back up through the boxes.
Oh yeah, he gets away.
Interesting here. Flamesy's got a chance to give cover. Zywoo's hands busy and no flank coming up from Catwalk, so better be cautious with this op in the mix.
They got to be terrified of it, actually. And he can isolate a lot of duels from here if they're not careful. Yeah, oh, nice from Toro, man. Toro in the back, beautiful.
Mezii's gonna pick up, no, not even. Already had a scout, so can't easily transition to the op, which means...
So good from Toro.
A 3K for him, a 9-1 start here on Dust2, and showing why he does good work in the orange jersey of Virtus.pro. Round after round, finding multi-frags so far on map 2.
Yeah, and map 1. He's going huge.
This one just the scout and Tech 9's really of Vitality. But Toro's position catching Rops off guard entirely on long.
(9-1) versus number 1. Whoa, lucky there was no punish. I guess That smoke was a little poofy on the left side when he swung out.
They eat the flash on the follow, though.
Are Virtus.pro going to be okay if they try to do this same round again, but versus these guns? I'm not so sure. Would definitely like to see a little bit more proactivity.
This turns it back and flash, and in doing so, opens the door for mezii. Luckily here for Virtus.pro, though, Perfecto's got the mid doors held.
Yeah, he ate that, and I mean, that's the op-down in the corner. It's just such a massive threat in this situation.
Bomb.
Lant is gonna...
Bomb.
Yeah, it's going down. No problem.
mezii. A little frantic there for a moment, but we get this double up on long for Virtus.pro. Toro's had good impact on these retakes, and he's part of it again. Him and Perfecto coming together for that one on mezii. Man advantage established, but the problem is it's just Flit down and Spawn and 3 members of VP trying to gun for this cross. Eyes on it from Apex. Zywoo going wider. He'll pluck Fame off the back end, and that's all 3 dead in the blink of an eye. Flit never given a chance to emerge out of the CT spawn either, so 5 rounds into regulation, and Vitality will find their first, despite Flit racking up the costs here at the end.
Yeah, that actually makes it crazy expensive. You can see right now Vitality's money's not in a great spot. Spy will come through again. Luckily, they saved the op, and most importantly, they played a 3v4 post plant pretty damn well. Yeah, Bist, we're still looking for some stronger moments out of him. Toro, I got no questions. I've seen everything I need to.
Which feels like that last one comes down to the nitty-gritty. Bist trying to dodge those flashes, but gets blasted away while blind.
It's not an easy job, but it is the whole job.
Waiting for somebody to overstep.
Oh,
that's what Zai was doing.
That's actually a rare place to peek from. Oh.
They let him know he was there with the shots. That was Perfecto with an MP9 for the record.
Yeah, I think he didn't even believe there was like vision, I think, over top of the smoke, but it makes you wonder what he was even doing then. Yep, he's there.
Thought he was up against a decoy. Zywoo hanging on to it. mezii catching Toro as Robs finds his inside of the tunnel. So this round's going swimmingly for Vitality. And it's going to bottom out VP's money. They needed something of this one. Oh, that's nice.
I mean,
good adjustment.
It is, but also, is it even worth it at this point?
Right, trying to get away with the save instead, perhaps.
Like, even if he got a, well, he got a kill, and he's dead.
Nice shot, though.
Nice shot. It was.
Fortunately for Bist, it's in a losing round. And that part's not going to change, whether he's stuck around or not. So, 4 out of the gate for Virtus.pro. Vitality find consecutive rounds back to back. And they're going to keep majority alive here as well. Apex hanging on to ZywOo's op for the meantime. Barely visible over top of it, but that's all ZywOo needed to deal with Perfecto.
Those are the moments you want to see, but I mean, maybe he didn't feel like he could have exited long. But surely he's not thinking he's going to fight his way out of that situation. I'm not exactly sure. But there won't be anything coming into this one.
I wonder if he thought it was impossible anybody else had crossed yet, too. You know, so you think you're just fighting the first guy?
He's listening. He got ears. He got 2 of them.
Well, maybe them ears don't work too good.
Maybe not, but he's also young. Shouldn't have any tinnitus yet.
You shoot that op too long with no earplugs. Next thing you know, you can't hear so good.
I think he's got a lot of reps then. Well, this right here is game for a lifetime. Buckle up. Strap in.
Oh, I see. Buckle up. Good one, J-Raz. We got comedians in the house. Anybody else in production want to show us something cool? Huh? Anybody else got anything up their sleeve? Something funny?
Okay, Connor, hop in. Let's find out who asked.
Just J-Raz stunting on him. Oh, replays. Replays want in. Okay.
That was good.
I get it.
That was for you.
Yeah, that's for me.
Wow. Oh, man. That's awesome.
Ow. Clean up in the T-spawn. These USPs going down real quick. Real smooth like. Not meant to get kills whatsoever. They'll get their 1. So be it. Vitality starting to chop that lead down to only a measly 1 round difference.
That was good.
That was good. That was good. Had to wait a second, but Virtus.pro returned to the game with guns. Time to shut down this momentum. How about it? You know, one of the downsides of throwing Toro over towards long A is I feel like he just kind of gets bogged down by the position, you know?
That's like Rops, though, for Vitality.
Yep.
You know, and you mean kind of like he can't get involved as much?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like he's there on the retake at A.
You think he's due for a
but
promotion is what you're trying to say.
I think maybe just throw him at Vitality somewhere else 1 round, you know? Let the dog off the leash a little.
Be a bear off the chain.
Hilariously, the round that he's not on long is the round Vitality walk out the doors to no contest.
And now maybe in some weird way he can get more involved in a more active way. Pushing off a short this time, all the coast is clear. And I mean, the T's will be coming up here, surely. Ah,
Good control and good positioning for Virtus.pro, but
Yeah,
Bist
but
gets
Bist-
blown away.
Bist, we need something.
Man advantage for a second, make it a double man advantage, 30 seconds, and all of Virtus.pro are here, so they're gonna have to try to fight for this in a second. Burning is Flamesy. Toro's coming out with a headshot, but Flamesy's got the counter kill immediately, and now all that remains of VP is a bit of CT control.
Too many
Smoke
guys everywhere.
Baiting, bomb crosses, and what's left of VP are just jumbled up inside of their spawn, hoping they're allowed to save from here on out.
They're back in the crib right now. And it's surrounded. No windows to jump out of here.
Police is at the door.
It's actually not. It's the crooks.
Yeah, it's true. The terrorists. Who are still afforded a round win. And Vitality's 4-round streak now pieced together to tie this game at 4.
You got every kill here? Almost.
Nice headshot. Hey,
Oh.
ZywOo's doomed.
That nade.
He brings perfect.
That is so good.
Still, not bad, VP. You go from a 2 versus 4 saving in your spawn where it looked like you were done for to clearing out all of Vitality.
Oh, that nade was excellent.
But that's okay. Flamesy had $10,000 coming into this next round. Easy rebuy for him. Not so much.
Best, it's like, you know, we're not gonna pog champ over 90-yard flicks if you don't hit shots like that, you know? He's set up, and it's with Toro. Could have been cool to see the two young guns together holding the site down in a different way, but he's just got to set his team up with something. You're going up against the top dogs right now. Number one.
Honestly, tough job as a 17-year-old up against 2025's number one to kick off the year.
You can't keep saying that like I'm sitting right here with my own list. It's not like Valve.
No. I am implying Vitality. When I say 2025's number one, I mean the team.
Oh, not the other opper.
No.
Okay.
It's funny that it can be interpreted that way.
Would make a lot of sense.
It's ambiguous.
Not that much.
2025's number one, him or they? Pistols gonna be scattered in a second here as we have Vitality coming in 3 strong for the cat play. Ooh, a smoke makes it interesting, but they're gonna sign up for the fight. And the flashbang's gonna make the difference. ZywOo setting up Flamesy and Apex to just clear out all the corners. And what could have been a Glock kill is mezii's frag instead. Hot to the trot, they'll clear out Perfecto. VP have lost their lead as Vitality pull ahead 5 rounds in a row on this T side.
Sort of suddenly decide to start playing fast. So it's a real switch up and a real wake up call, I'm sure. How old's Toro, actually?
Toro's 18.
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like a great direction for Virtus.pro, just in general.
How old do you think that Flit and Fame are nowadays? Because we called them old earlier.
39 and 40.
Flit 25, Fame 22.
And that's why Fame is in the intermediate, because when
That's fair. You did say that.
at Rio, he was like super fresh, but he never really got to take on, he never really became a star player after Rio. Like there never was a period of time for that.
In Rio, he must have been 19 or 18 at the time.
Yeah.
He was literally Toro.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But not every one of them will win a major.
And yet he hasn't aged a day.
I know, yeah.
That's what happens when you hang out with the time wizard, Jame, a little too long.
Mm-hmm.
Grouped up for the cat commitment. Poor Perfecto is going to have his hands full, just trying to drop utility here, keeping his head tucked. Does shave off health from 4. It's not massive nade damage, but it helps out the M4s in the duels. He's going to burn down to 45 into the open, holds his ground for a moment. And then, all of a sudden, Toro again successful over towards long, getting the better of Robs. A deep peek here from ZywOo to take the man advantage, and with a bomb plant, it's going to be a desperate act to get the retake going. Good adjustment here from ZywOo. Guns going empty. He's got 3. Flamesy here for the last one. Majority alive, and Vitality have not looked in the rear view since this 6-round streak started.
It's a lot of cat, but they don't really need to overcomplicate this situation. It's always working. In fact, it's getting easier every round. It's getting a little bit faster, too. Nice and explosive here for Vitality. And they get 2 on the hold. It can be enough for a retake. It's obviously tough when it's Vitality that you're going up and you want to get someone who has a multi, but it's not happening today. Let's see if this man knows what the problem is.
Another tough one here for Virtus.pro. MP9s, 5-7s, and a rapidly moving offer to the long door. Missed shot though.
It's not necessary on this round.
Also,
even though it comes off.
Out.
Yeah.
Trying to make that top mid move happen immediately? I don't think so. Fame's gonna try to pop it, but this one gets cleaned up. No success for Virtus.pro in round 11 either. So strong start with the 4-round streak, but Mo, we could be looking at a world where, you know, we go back to Overpass as well. Putting an end to the streak in the first half was perfecto. Couple of key rounds in 11 and 12. And it doesn't look like that's coming together this time.
No, it doesn't feel like it.
VP getting owned.
Unfortunately, they're letting every round come to them, so it's even harder to make a case for them when Vitality, they go carefully to get Cat. They go carefully to get all their setup smokes in place. They go carefully to make sure they can come long late. And VP have not taken over Tunnel's control. They have not got a pick early in the round. They have not tried to push long a single time this half, except for the ecos. There's never been a moment where Vitality don't get every bit of space they want before their exec. Not one.
Oof. And at times, sure, there's been a promising element of a hold, most notably Toro from long. It's been like the one part of the approach that gets shut down by Vitality, but still they come out with these round wins 7 times in a row. Yeah, you're right again. Sat back.
It's very easy to wait out grenades on Dust2 because you have so much time to do everything. And here, they're fully conditioned, and since they don't push, they can't find out that they're wrong. They don't even have a vision on Cat, 4 guys on A, and Fame's just crossing his toes and hoping this isn't actually the B play for once. That was rough, but it's wide open. This round is still over, kind of.
Fame coming out with the double op this round.
Yeah, I mean, the site is gone.
Burnt to a crisp.
He tried to give himself vision.
Door smoke gonna be blocking the way the entire time for Bist's arrival, but this is gonna be Virtus.pro with their hands forced into the retake. Perfecto picks up that op being on 14 health, so do they get a 5th round for the road?
Oh, smoke.
VP gonna have to turn this game around once they're on the attack themselves. ZywOo's so confident.
Please do something crazy, ZywOo. 5-7 up here, he's got the op too. Throw the op over.
The op is on his back, 5-7 in hand, point blank on the windowsill. They try to charge through, he spams him down, an assist and a kill to him. Totally stuffed on the side of the window, and Vitality can do no wrong for what was 8 rounds straight.
Looks like Rob's going to be tested in this pistol round, but he's got dual Berettas over towards the ramp. A confident start from ZywOo, who's already taken space away out in the yard. It's Rops, though, on the chopping block. Dual Berettas fire off, and it's all Rops all day!
Every single individual of this G2 squad refuses to falter at the hands of Vitality. Finally, something comes through in round 11. ZywOo's double kill out through the tip of that windowsill. It's better late than never for ZywOo to step forward as the hero Vitality need, and they needed one 5 rounds ago. Apex gets burned into it, and ZywOo, it's all or nothing. Here or never. And as he eats that flash, they'll come barreling towards his sight. Back's turned, and that is 4 frags deep for ZywOo. Oh, it's the ace. It's all 5, and the hero steps forth.
Apex has been all over the Mag 7 today. Inferno Banana. That's actually one of the stronger places.
Yeah.
Not if you get HE'd. Ooh. His is a bit deep. Jump shot. Go on. Do it.
Surely they know. They must have seen Vitality do this. They must have seen Apex do it.
They're holding nades.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it. Yeah. Okay. On the stomp. He's not going to jump. He's waiting for commit. He finds a double. Mag 7 back as he finds 3 or 4 off the jump. Apex. That's one way for the RNG to fall in your favor.
Killing the clock. They're killing the clock. 35 seconds now. Navi have to make a choice.
Flamesie's in the same corner he's played in the past. Wonderful's right here in hut. Meanwhile, 8th floor falls. Navi get the entry. mezii back sight. The anchor of anchors. Vitality's king. He sits here, his bit responds, the headshot, Hunter only gets the 2. And so now it is on Ime. And with 15 seconds, he's got to somehow grab that bomb. We've got low health on mezii, and they end it right here.
Mouse are so frightened of Banana. I mean, retake utils being set up, but Mouse aren't even close. They only now re-enter ahead of that smoke. Now it's well timed. Molly will stop Mouse's approach. Over it goes, Flames again forcing these kills, and this time he flicks up with ease.
And no matter how you sliced it in this matchup, there's multiple scores to settle. Vitality, since getting back from the player break in this season, haven't seen them made a final yet. Last time they were here, mezii falling short of the finals in London. And Mao's the team that started it all, the beginning of the fall apart for Vitality, while they're back now into the grand final. Vitality get it done in 2.
Vitality putting a meter stick and then some between them and Virtus.pro in this challenge tonight. Bode well out of the gate. 4 rounds for a start out of VP's side of things, but now they'll take to the attack without not 1 round win in the last 8 played. Promise out of Toro, an unfortunate half for Bist by the end of it. You know, back on Overpass, we could kind of put them in the same pod and say, wow, there's promise there. And unfortunately, from map to map, only one of the 2 have been able to keep that up. Luckily for Bist, Fame's also had a bit of a stinker of a series.
And
that's
maybe a little bit's on Perfecto. I mean, and the calling is just like, you know, could have been more ideas for them to use instead of just starting out every round pretty similarly and waiting for the attack to come. So now that they come onto the attack in this half, we can see if they've got some more to work with. Something interesting. But Dust2 today has been a little bit dry, Connor.
It's been very weird.
Yeah. It's been the same slow starts, past a minute, up cat every round.
You know, again, I think it's
the kickoff 2026.
It's that little bit of Christmas weight we are all still carrying, you know?
Yeah.
Everybody's still a little lethargic. Everybody still wants to sleep in.
Yeah.
You know, there's just, we're gonna get it all into gear.
Yeah, that's funny. Yep. That's true.
You know, what's the date
all you
today?
do is survive.
14th. It's the 14th of January. Should that be the most action-packed day of the year?
No, you're right. I mean, it's crazy. Only Pimp's entering like a cycling marathon today.
Toro comes through with the opening kill on the pistol. He's been great in the pistol rounds. Fame's, though, gonna be the one to just kick down the doors on B. Takes a peek out from the tunnels through the CT smoke, nabs himself 2 frags, and lo and behold, it's a retake demanded of ZywOo and Flamesy, or bust here. That round streak coming to an end for Vitality here in the second pistol. So, pistol rounds, that's where VP have been able to find a bit of a difference.
I'm telling you, Toro's got like Jacob stats right now on pistols. He's always putting in something. For those who didn't see, at Budapest, he had like a 2.2 rating or something on pistols.
When's the next time we're going to see FaZe play?
Krakow.
Yeah, Krakow, right, of course.
Oh, it's going to be Krakow with Jacob.
Yeah, wow. Whoa.
Whoa.
Polska Gurum.
That means holy cow, right?
I don't know, actually.
No, it means like...
I hope it doesn't mean anything bad.
No, it just means Poland is amazing,
just
basically.
double-checking, you know. It's the danger that we play with when we say things we don't understand.
Polska Gurum.
I did make it sound corny. Ooh, mezii.
Wow.
Combining the scout and the nade.
Alley-oop himself.
Yes, sir.
He should get an assist
That's
in
what
the kill
anchors
feed
do.
for that.
Anchors do it on their own.
That's true.
And he is last year's #1 anchor.
Oh, yeah. That's...
ZywOo floating around towards the boxes. Oh my god. This was a round win for Virtus.pro. I'm just double checking. VP won the pistol, right?
Doesn't feel like it.
Let me check back in because I don't know if they're going to get anything else going. Bist down to 30 HP V4. And Vitality take that pistol round momentum, shove it in the can. And You've got Robs doubling back through tunnels as well, so there's no free path for BIS towards B.
No,
he can hope there is. Yeah, he knows his fate is doomed. And so, denies the AK save. That's one extra FAMAS / Mac 10 held onto instead.
Did it get caught in a tree or anything? I don't think so. Tag with the HE right behind it. Beautiful.
The old mezii alley-oop. So there's Vitality right back to winning ways. On the brink of double digits and a 2-0 over Virtus.pro this evening. Not looking to join Na'Vi and FaZe as Budapest playoff teams that get eliminated in Bounty's opening matchups. It's not a list that you want to be on, but here come the Tech-9s roaring through middle with 2 kills. Rob's head tucked back sight, worried about the tunnel exit. And he's gonna drop one, but still BIS puts that barrel to the back of his head. 7 health for him off of the bomb plant. There could be a double up on this doorway. They've got the nades to try to pressure it. Okay, giving himself a real chance now. BIS, so close.
Nice
18
try.
health, the difference there for mezii as Vitality. It's costly, but double digits nonetheless.
Oh, that was an effort, BIS. That would have been a great moment to have here to just deny them from getting 10. Put that clutch together, and it's just Vitality's ability to just get this one extra every single step of the way. Rop's in the sight, 2 guys around him. They're doing their best to sort of make it confusing as to who's going to peek first. And he still just gets it right before he dies, and the trade comes in, and ZywOo gets a pick off before you get in the window. And it's just like, you're trying so hard, but it's constantly, the hope is getting ripped away from you.
It's great to watch, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's poetry in motion.
Feels like everybody on Vitality's got that death grip. Never going down alone. Ooh, Apex nearly in that boat.
Respect.
mezii trying to chase it down. Oh, M4 gets blown back to him, so you actually do a great job of denying the gun, hilariously.
You wished he had an HE for that.
AK changes hands to Flit instead. Well-timed HE here for ZywOo. Could be the end of BIS.
Oh, 51 left for Perfecto. I mean, this round isn't really important, per se.
Oh, ZywOo sees it and falls back. They're already ahead of that, though. He'll pluck Toro off the round. Tag down to 23 health, and Flit's gonna get the better of him. So bomb plant earned here by VP.
Oh,
never mind.
You said that, but you lied.
Perfecto blasted away. Fame goes for the reposition onto the long plant instead. Trying to keep his head down as the cat retakes already well underway. And that's gonna find Fame out in the open. It's an op on BIS and an AK for Flit, and one of the two just hit the ground already. Flit trying to keep his head down. Oh, mezii doesn't waste a moment with this retake. Majority alive for Vitality yet again.
It didn't decide what they were going to fight for. I feel like Fame maybe had the right idea, but no one was with him, and then you can't really fight for long. And that plant is open to Cat as well. It's actually a pretty versatile one, so I think he was actually onto the right idea, but there wasn't a team behind him.
Well placed nade by mezii to just kind of slow the whole ordeal down. Not every day you get to see ZywOo so animated.
I love it.
Stack up inside of the tunnels. Rop's gonna have his hands full. Drops the smoke in front of it, places the barrel against them, and gets nothing for it. A little bit of damage, of course. That's where mezii ends up finishing one off, but And Toro's found an entry, and so they keep it clean.
Save, yeah.
Slam into that B bomb site and extend play ever so slightly.
Well, that's pretty huge. I mean, no kills on the defense until that one HE trade from mezzii's been good on those, but an excellent refrag out of Toro, and that's it. Too far away to stop this. So it's, you know, nothing fancy on this round. Full B play, but it can absolutely work. You want to throw those in sometimes.
It's honest work here from Virtus.pro for their 6th round.
Definitely. You got to have a couple easy ones, a couple hard ones. You can't just do all hard ones. You're going to run out of stamina. Things might still go wrong. You've got to have some mood boosters, some rushes, some defaults, some tactics, some gimmicks.
Is that James?
Terrorists win.
It's not the cross.
What does that look like from Fame's POV, I wonder?
Yeah, it just kind of swatted him away.
Like, overreacted to the left. Oh, we do have it. Okay.
Oh!
You know, I was about to make a
for
comment, too. I was just about to say, weren't ready for that one, were you, production? And I'm glad I didn't.
No, they're actually fast as hell.
They're ready for it.
I wonder if they're going to test Rops again. I mean, Rops had only 5 kills this game. It's been a very humble Dust2 for Rops.
Just a humble guy. I mean, honestly, Fame was kind of going through the same thing over on that B side. I kind of threw him under the bus when I compared him to Bist's first half, but Fame was just sitting on B with really nothing to shoot at. Called upon for one too many A site retakes.
But, I mean, Rops has a sliding bar for his HLTV top 20s.
Sure.
So
that's fair.
We're allowed to
Judge him
call him out like 2 times more roughly on average per week.
Ready for the commitment at 15 seconds. VP have really let this one sit down to the wire. Oh, that is immense damage in the last bullet out. Flamesy finds another headshot.
No.
Toro's gonna catch one. Flamesy!
No way.
On a tear! And there's no time to win this. Let him go for that ace.
Let him off the leash.
Toro hides and denies. Stellar stuff from Flamesy.
Win after time death. He didn't even see the first 3 players. What a guy. Heat-seeking bullets.
It's the problem, though, playing down to the clock like that. 15 seconds, you know the whole pack's behind it.
That's very true.
You know they're all there.
Absolutely.
They've got nowhere else to be. They're either out long with Toro or running through that smoke, and smokes are not brick walls. VP learned that lesson the hard way as Vitality take a 12th off the back of the Flamesy quad.
Oh, it's so good.
They try to play with the timing here to change it up, but then they still just get stuck along that wall in an act of desperation trying to leave. Virtus.pro unfortunately meet their makers here at Bounty for the start of 2026. And Vitality makes sure that they don't get put on the same list as FaZe Clan and Na'Vi. A 2-0 start to their year.
Trendsetters, trend breakers, perhaps. Vitality aren't messing around. Ain't no one upsetting the Kings of Counter-Strike to start out 2026. They're not letting that